After you are released from the hospital, you're going to jail.
This man spent 4 months in jail because he couldn't hear police orders. Brady Mistic is 24 years old. He's completely deaf and he can't read lips. One night, Brady accidentally rolled through a stop sign and never knew police were following him. He pulled into a laundromat parking lot. Police jumped out of their car and started yelling orders. But Brady couldn't hear a single word. To the officers, he looked non-compliant. In reality, he was confused, terrified, and unaware he was being stopped. As Brady stepped away from his car, Officer Hanning rushed him without warning, grabbed his sweatshirt, and slammed him to the ground, crashing his head into the concrete. Brady raised his hands and said, "No ears," literally trying to tell them he was deaf. Instead of stopping, a second officer, Ellie Summers, who was training with Hanning that night, pulled out a taser and shocked him twice. Brady was arrested for resisting arrest and assaulting an officer. Think about that for a second. How do you resist an arrest you don't know is happening? Even during the struggle, an officer broke his own leg. And instead of asking why the situation escalated, police used that injury to justify the charges against Brady, turning their own mistake into his crime. Police finally brought in an interpreter only at the hospital after handcuffing him. That's when officers realized Brady was deaf the entire time. Even officers justified their actions by saying Brady should have stayed in his car. But that explanation only works if he knew he was being stopped. Brady was still thrown in jail. For months, he asked again and again for a pen or an interpreter so he could communicate, but no one gave him anything. After his release, Brady sued everyone involved in this scene, but the department cleared the officers of wrongdoing. But one officer was later fired for excessive force against a 75-year-old man, and the other one was still wearing a badge. So here's the real question. Should police be required to recognize and protect disabled people? And if they ignore obvious disability, should that be a crime? Comment your thoughts. This one matters.